Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I think we're getting started a little late today, but is what it is. Okay, what are my hotkeys again? God, this is such a jank setup because I want to try. It should be. Oh, hey, I'm a professional. Actually, I'm a professional. This is what I do professionally. Um, how are we doing today, folks? How are we doing today? Hopefully we're doing pretty alright. I feel like I'm doing pretty alright, all things considered. Um... Sorry, I just got a DM like right as we're going live. I needed to check. Yeah, it's Star Wars. Don't really have a preamble for this one. We all know what we're here for. Yesterday we made a pretty decent amount of progress on Taris. But we're in it for the long haul. Because I want to finish Taris today. And we're probably still a little ways off of that, if I'm gonna be totally honest. We're still like a little ways off of that. So we're in the Undercity. And things are real bad down here. We've got essentially it's really just one mission. We know Basila has been taken by a biker gang. This is real. And she's been put up as prize money for a tournament. To get the backing of another biker gang, we have to break into the people who are holding Basila's base to get a special swoop bike part and return it. And for that, we need missions help. But mission isn't going to help us until we help break her buddy Zalbar out of prison. So we have to do all of that. Additionally, there's the outcast down here, and they're just having a real fucking dog shit time. things are just going real bad for them. I don't think we talked to Rukil yesterday, actually.
The world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Watch yourself. This guy's star chart is missing a few galaxies, if you know what I mean.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
They were recently saying there are a lot of Upworlds who went to the camp. Does this guy do this routine for everybody that walks through? Like, what the fuck? Imagine every Upworlder who walks through and he's just like, you must be the prophecy. I'm just the guy.
Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village.
Gosh, what the fuck?
The children call me sometimes.
He's just like, you asked me a question. You're perplexed, dumbfounded, maybe even a little slow. That's fine, though. And I'm like, I just asked you what the fuck you're talking about, buddy. My name is... Oh god, how do we pronounce her name again? Bunny... Bunny Fidid? I think we picked both. I think both is acceptable. So clearly my name is Bunny Bide.
Once I was honored for my wisdom. Over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too.
Wanna elaborate on that one, buddy?
No, not yet. I must be wary, careful, You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No.
Buddy, I can hear
Not
you.
until you prove yourself.
What the fuck are you
My
talking about?
apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity?
I don't know if my mic caught that. I turned to pick up my drink and I knocked a can over and it just fell to the floor and clattered really loud. I'm so sorry if you heard that. I mean, what's in it for me?
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
Yeah, I guess,
I
bud.
wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Sure. I guess we got another thing to do while we're down here. We're also looking for that rat ghoul serum. And frankly, a way of getting a little bit meaner. We're a little too nice right now, if you could believe it. Cut left initially here. Must be gonna drop a quick save. The rat ghoul down here are fucking nasty. They are really quite mean. And I'm definitely gonna liberally drop some quick saves down here, just so I don't get ganked.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice.
Something like that.
Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
I'm not gonna ask this. I ran into this guy.
Mandalorians don't make threats. We make promises. But I'm just trying to give you a friendly warning. This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candace, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Get those blasters ready, boys. Oh my god, they're already on top of us. And I have, like, no grenades. Well, I have no, like, good grenades. Oh my god.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore. Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that. This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations, but I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones...
It's a really interesting conversation to have, because, like,
used to be the
it's obviously written, like, for if you got to the low, or to the Undercity without running into the gangs, which is already really hard, because you have to walk right past the backspace.
For example. Everyone knew
Right.
Davik would want first crack at them, but I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
Like, but even if that was the case, you physically can't get to the Undercity without getting the authorization papers from Gad and Beck, right? From the Hidden Beck gang, right? So, like, you literally cannot get down here without knowing who the gangs are.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
That's just one boy now, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'm gonna fucking die. That's one way to cure poison, I guess.
Yeah?
I'm here.
It's just die. God, that is so worrying how it only takes 2 med packs to heal myself all the way up. Let's see if I can't get the drop on these guys. Sneak attack! I can do it! Get him! Yeah! Wild amount of overkill, frankly. I don't have any, like, antidote kits either. Ugh. Oh, this is so bad for me! I only got the 1! Oh, there were 2 back there. God damn, these are cool. Oh well, we found the apprentice. Oh, it's not a good luck, buddy. I mean, it's a good luck because it means that I'm the chosen one, clearly, but bad luck for you because your apprentice isn't coming home. I think Mission Veo has enough demo for this. I hope she does.
What?
Hey!
Thanks.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Roxy. Are the rest of the raiders coming here? There's... I know, like, all 4 of you are watching. There they come, here they come. Hi. I saw the 4 of y'all were playing, God, what is it, Deep Rock? Yeah, Deep Rock, together. I was like, I knew y'all were coming. I knew, when I saw one of you, I knew that the horde was on the way. I got papers, bro.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost
It was a chain raiding, so you said...
Thanks.
So many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rack Ghoul serum.
Oh God, thank you.
Skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
I like the chain raid from Sky to Roxy, and then Roxy to me. What y'all should do like the Katamari raid, right? Skylar raids into Roxy, Roxy raids into Dale, Dale raids into Riz, and then Riz raids into me. Right? You just Katamari everybody together. I'm a genius. I'm gonna revolutionize the way that we do Twitch raids by implementing the Katamari fucking raid ball.
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martial and execution. Come on, Patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
God fucking damn it. I really need to reevaluate how much doing the accent costs. Because I'm getting really tired of it. If I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm getting really tired of it. I'm gonna make it cost like so much more. I get so tired of it. Yeah, you think it's funny because you're the one that doesn't have to like put your face into like a weird configuration so that you can get the accent right, so you can get the accent down. Like it's not easy. It requires concentrated effort from me. This is going on your time, by the way. The timer's already started. It takes a lot of effort to do this accent. It's ridiculous. Oh, God, it hurts already. It already hurts. I'm telling you. And I can't even keep it. I can't even keep it all the time. Here's the thing, right? Alright, watch this, chat. Watch this. Hey, you wanna go around the right way? Easy game. Easy game. It's not a hard accent. I mean, it kinda is the thing. So I used to be able to do this accent real easily in my old voice, right? In my old voice, but nowadays, now that I've raised my registry quite a bit, it's actually substantially harder to do. It's substantially harder to get into the southernisms when my register is up higher. It's a mentality thing, truly. I have no grenades. This is silly. I didn't raid a register. I raised it. My register. I'm gonna die here. Good lord. I'm dead. It's poison. Oh lord. Oh, this is real bad for me. Oh, help! Oh, jeez! Help! 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 Oh, Jesus! Jesus Christ! Let me in! Oh, Jesus! I'm so dead! I'm so dead! He's running! He's running! Oh! Cars! Not even close. Not even close. Not even remotely close. Not a chance that I was gonna die to that. I was in control the whole time. And all of you doubters, you had no idea. What do you mean? Get out of here. Boo. Boo. You could put a sock in it, alright? I didn't know that I would get a respawn off of running. This is actually a mistake. This right here, this is actually a mistake because I'm gonna go back and there's gonna be raccoon everywhere. I'm just not realizing that. Actually, it's relatively calm down here. Oh, these guys are all back. God damn. Yeah, go for it. I don't know how you poison a raccoon, but I sure did. I sure did it. I'm gonna have to spend so much money on replenishing my grenade supply. I've been going through them like candy. Oh, looky, looky. Looky there, chat. Raccoon syrup.
you're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So
Okay, I
tell
don't
me,
have to do the accent
how would you
anymore.
rate Taris compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Taris would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really.
Still not allowed to
Maybe
swear.
Taris ain't as great as I
That's
thought,
important.
you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Taris. There are worse, too, but Taris is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much
I
as he looks
ain't
out for me.
no
He's
kid.
my friend, not my babysitter. Jeez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
I like that I can antagonize them. I've kind of. Should I? Yeah.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Damn, guys. Damn. Alright. Okay, so here's the important question of the hour, folks. And truly one that I'm gonna have a little trouble coming up with an idea for it. So this one's on y'all. We got this serum. We got a cure for the Rakghoul disease. Now there's two things we can do with this. We can turn it into Zelka for some good boy points, and basically nothing else. We just get to feel good about it. Or we give it to Zax. And Zax pays us a good chunk of money. Probably a good chunk of money, at least. I imagine it's at least a little bit in return for our services. The question is, which one we doing? Because, I mean, if I was playing just true light side, dark side here, I think it's an obvious choice. But we're not. We're supposed to be playing a Grey Jedi. Think about it. Think about it, right? Think about it. I am, I'm a scoundrel. I need the money. I need the money. I mean, as it stands, truly and unironically, I'm gonna go collect that bounty on Largo. Because I don't like doing contract killings per se, but like, I need the money. And this is the best way to get money on Taris, is doing the bounties. I'm thinking about it. Like, I mean it.
Hey, Karth.
Oh, good lord.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another child?
Arth.
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said, too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
That's with all the apologies. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for stoking the fans literally 30 seconds ago, but,
Mission,
you know,
you have to know.
or
I don't think you're helping.
the flames,
Look
as
where
it
we are.
were.
Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Karth.
Well, that's no big deal. I mean, I know it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that. Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Karth, for an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
could do... I probably could do more rounds in the arena. Do I want to, though? I think I could definitely stand for it. Actually, I'm immediately doubling back. I'm gonna try and fight up to Marl in the arena. I think I could probably take on Ice by now. I might be able to take on Marl. And if I could take on Marl, I could probably take on Twitch. Is my thought. Because Twitch is not that much more difficult than Marl. And in some respects, he's actually significantly easier. Marl has always been in my mind. And I could be super off base here. But, like, it's always just been my experience that Marl is the hard fight in the arena. So he's the one I'm actually scared of.
You beat me fair and square, stranger.
Sure thing. Alright, Asher. Alright, let's go pick his dice.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw
Probably...
your eyes to the center ring. We
Oh
have
god,
a
she's got a
very
heavy
special
blaster.
presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her.
You love her.
Ice.
Yes.
And in the other corner, a rising
Sorry, I love this so much. The dueling arena is one of my favorite parts of Taris. It's eternally iconic. Alright, definitely popping an energy shield. Definitely cheating here. God, she doesn't even... Oh, she does change to a sword eventually. Whoa, my good lord. Whoa, she might get me here. Unreal! Alright, Marl is gonna kick my ass if Ice gave me trouble. Oh, God, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign that Ice kicked my ass that badly. I mean, I think I need to start off going in for the critical attacks, just because if I could stun her, the fight's over. Right, I think that's my angle. And then once she's actually engaging me with swords, I need to not take the defense penalty. Because I have pretty good defense. I have 19 defense, which is not terrible, right? If I could stun her with critical strike, then that'll make that fight significantly easier. And since I've got the energy shield, I mean, I don't have a lot of charges on this thing. I have 6 charges. I don't really care if she hits me with the gun, because the gun doesn't do that much damage. Well, it doesn't do any damage, because I'm shielded.
Your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Oh, she's starting with the sword this time. Oh, that immediately throws all of my strategy out the window. I think I just have to try to not get hit and just go with the auto attacks. I think in a raw DPS race I win. Just because I have the extra... Oh my god, 15 to the head! Oh, critical saved me! Oh my god. Oh. Oh, okay, Marl is gonna kick my butt, because Marl doesn't use blasters. He only uses swords. So I don't get to cheese him. I mean, I could... actually cheese him? There is a cheese. But it's risky as hell. It's risky as all get out. And that's... I have an adhesive grenade. Maybe a couple? If I could root him down, I could try and shoot at him in a position where he can't shoot back because he doesn't have a melee, or he doesn't have a ranged weapon to switch to.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say. So you might as well move on.
I like that you can lose to these duelists as many times as you like, and they're just like, yeah, you can rematch. But the second you beat them once, they're just like, you fucking owned me. You destroyed me. You savaged me. It's like, I could have died to ice 10 times and then got her on the 11th and she'd be like, you fucking destroyed me. I might as well quit my career forever. Alright. Marl time. Marl's gonna own me. Alright, Marl's gonna savage me.
Gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. As a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl. But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off.
Some young what?
Right here, I give you...
Oh, gun. Alright, so let's see if... Alright, cheese time. It's not gonna matter, but it was so funny. Oh, yep, that's it. That's me instantly killed. I'm alive! How am I alive? I definitely got knocked out there. I'm literally... Oh, God. I literally cheated. I was literally cheating, and I couldn't do it. Woof. I was absolutely certain. I should have gotten knocked out like 2 combat rounds earlier than that. And for some reason, me taking a medkit the exact time that I should have been knocked out just saved me. Alright, so we've got a strategy in mind now. Since Marl is a melee-only opponent, he might be the only mark for mines in the entire game. So the question is, how do I exploit
Welcome
this?
to the because of the Sith.
How do I exploit this? Difficulty class of 15 to negate the stun. I mean, if he steps on it and it succeeds, that's just like an instant kill for me. Stun for 9 seconds is 3 rounds, I think? Hear me out. I only get the 1! Okay, well... No one ever called me a fair fighter, alright? No one has ever said that I fight fair, alright? I only get 1 chance at this. It's going to be so funny when it pays off, though. You have no idea, chat. It's going to be so funny when this succeeds. Could also probably stand to take an adrenal. Do I have it? I do have adrenal strength. Ooh. Dasher. Oh, maliciously. Maliciously.
Roll your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. There's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Mo! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Look, the AI is allowed to cheat in this game all the time, in card games particularly. I'm not afraid of doing one of these. He fucking saved! You're shitting me! He saved against that! Owned! Owned! Oh! Oh my god! Savage! Oh!
The stranger is gone. The mysterious stranger is down. Merle has done it again. 20 years and still growing strong for the veteran. And a hard lesson for the up-and-coming rookie. Better luck next time, stranger.
I'm so serious. I'm so deadass. What happened? That... Unbelievable! I had him!
Roll your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. There's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Mo! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Like, I just... I'm gonna get caught in this. Oh, it worked! Oh, he's so dead. He's actually so dead. It's over, chat. It's literally over. It's literally over. Where was my honor? Honner, by the way, not honor. Honor. You fucking rube. Honor means nothing to a dead man, alright? Honor means nothing to a dead man. You can hang that fucking honor up to dry when we fight Bendok in the Championship League, and he throws fucking grenades like they're candy. Bendok spends his first, 6 rounds of combat throwing grenades at you. You can get out of here. If that's what it takes to beat the champion, then that's what I am, alright? No one's stopping them from throwing grenades at me.
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's
also, love this person doing his best Morgan Freeman impression. It's a really weird voice that he's putting on.
Stranger. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, pay up. Pay up, slime ball. Alright, set me up against Twitch. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring.
It's you, chat. It's you. It's you.
He's borderline psychotic, and he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch. But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down night after night, battle after battle. We've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris dueling champion, the mysterious stranger.
Alright, so this one requires a little less cheating because he uses guns. And anyone who uses guns in this arena is a damn rube. It's got a lot of health though, to be fair. Whoa. Oh. If I could stop missing, that would be really nice. Ah. I'm just in a death spiral here. We're just going for the flurries. I think we go in. I think we full send it, chat. If even one attack hits at this point, it's a win. Please, just one hit. Oh, thank God.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over, ladies and gentlemen! We have a new champion, the mysterious stranger!
Alright, well, I mean, there's, Here we go. Okay. Alright, so we've reached the top, and now nobody wants to fight us. Well, geez, I wonder if I could convince Bendoc to come out of retirement. How's it going, buddy?
I've been watching you on the dueling ring.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
To come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes?
Oh, I know what I've got. What it takes. Yeah.
Finally, fresh. Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Alright, chat, we're doing it. Yeah, and it's gonna be all mine when they bet against me and I fucking win. It's advertising the upcoming match with Bendoc. Okay. Well, we get to take a break from this. I like that all the monitors have changed. Oh, that's gonna be a tough fight. Especially with, like, no money? I keep saying it, but man, it really sucks.
Hey, I know you! You're the mysterious stranger, right? Everybody's saying you're gonna fight Bendix Starkiller in an illegal death match. You know, Bendix never lost a match in his life, right? You need to take a look at my weapons and armor.
I heard that you're gonna participate in an illegal death fight.
Because
you should buy something. She is actually right. I should buy some things. I'm gonna buy this conker grenade because it's gonna be super useful. She only has one frag grenade in storage. Oh. So Bendoc is primarily a range fighter. I think he has a double-bladed sword when you close the distance on him. So I do need to be prepared for that. But I think the big hurdle is the fact that, like I mentioned, he spends like the first 20 seconds of your fight just throwing grenades at you, which is crazy. And so I definitely need an edge against that. I am going to buy up all of these conch grenades. Because, like, if I can get myself into a position where I can stun him, it's really gonna mean a lot to me. I want this battle stem for sure. I have an adrenal strength, which will help. And then I don't think I have like one frag grenade, so I'm just gonna buy like 5 of these. Because you could never have too many frag grenades! Alright. I think I am gonna turn in the... I don't know. Nobody in chat pushed back on me for giving this serum to Zax, is the thing. Like... I genuinely don't know what the choice there to make is. I mean, I know the moral choice, right? I think overall people want to see a slightly light-sided shift run, right?
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah,
Go back to where you came
God,
from. We
I
don't
love the
want that kind
racism
up
children.
here. Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city. Oh! Run for it!
Easy experience points.
Thanks.
Oh, hey, Freya. How's it going? Let me... I have to pull it up on my mobile to actually shout you out because I can't tap out of this game. It's so old. I get it. There we go. How's it going? What were we all up to? We're playing Star Wars games. Star Wars game from my childhood because there's nothing scarier, right? We're facing my fear in October, and there's nothing scarier than getting old.
What do you want now?
Oh god, I can extort him? That's pretty mean. Good lord. You know, I need the money. I do need the money. Davok will give you $400 for killing this random guy who owes him money. It's a lot of money to pass up on. It's a lot of money to pass up on, chat. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm just going for it.
I knew you were here to kill me.
Definitely give me those spicy dark side points, but look, of all the founders I've taken down, I've helped half of them and I've killed the other half. That makes me perfectly neutral. I'm just living up to my character. Okay, let me consider here. Oh, what's up, mission?
Hey there, what can I do for you? Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested.
I really wish we hadn't stopped next to these fucking cars that are making all this goddamn noise.
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Wookiee. That sounds like a losing battle.
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them. So maybe they figured they could handle them. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold. Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
God damn.
Are you kidding? Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Vulkars didn't know that. The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when you speak it and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
So how did Zalbar get here?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know.
Kashyyyk. Oh my god. Look, I have gotten so much shit for my pronunciation of Kashyyyk. Right? People give me shit for this all the fucking time that I pronounce it Kashyyyk. But you gotta understand, they didn't say the name of the planet at all until episode 3, when they gave it the name Kashyyyk, right? And you could tell me that's what Lucas wanted the whole time, but I don't buy it because this game came out before it and it was called Kashyyyk. All right, so I still call it Kashyyyk because that was how I was raised, and I'll be damned before I change something.
Think I can't take care of myself? I've got street
It's
smarts.
gotta keep happening. I'm serious.
In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z is a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Yeah, we should get back to
I
it.
suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
Have a brother? Hello?
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to
Nothing personnel, kid. So I got some bounties to turn in. Hey, Ed. Back from work already? Mission, we just talked! Like, you can see right down the road where that car is at. I just talked to you.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I don't want to talk about it right now. Walked literally 20 feet down the road. I want to talk about it now.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5.
Why am I yawning?
But I
Oh my
remember
god.
the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in the Starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
That's... I don't care about your traumatic childhood. Me when I talk to anybody. Look, I've heard it all before. Whatever.
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See,
I was gonna say, you definitely sound like criminals.
it makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught
Sounds
me
like
how to
an
survive,
upright sort,
showed
you
me how
know?
to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
I mean, those are pretty handy skills to have.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. I promise you.
Yeah, he's definitely a class act. This is the part where I put the textbook definition of foreshadowing on the screen because, oh my god, Griff is really a character.
letting my brother down like that. That's just me. Besides, it wasn't his idea to leave. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long
Look,
glasses
running
at him and off he
fucking
went.
scams on rich people, like, that's fine. That's an acceptable thing. Teaching your kid sister to, like, lockpick, that's cool, that's awesome. Just, like, but, like, using the money for get-rich-quick schemes and just, like, drinking and gambling and just, like, oh, man, you were this close to greatness.
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject
Spam.
closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic gang.
You have to understand how reflexive that was for me.
Okay, have it your way.
Hearing Space Tramp and just being like, spam!
Heed my warning before it is too late.
Is that the guy that does the announcing?
Evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders.
Is this the guy that does, like, the announcer voice for the Clone Wars?
Plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
Like, absolutely, that's him, right?
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping.
Hold on,
our
no, hold on.
Heed my warning before it is too late. The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders.
Like, specifically,
spreads through our streets.
like,
We cannot
his pronunciation of the evil walks among us, right? Like, that definitely, like, it immediately reminds me of, like, Trouble on the Outer Rim, right?
There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet.
It's
Heed
totally
my
him!
warning before it is too late.
It's literally him. It's fucking Tom Kane. No way! It's absolutely him. That's wild! Dude, that's actually wild! Does he have, like, other roles in this game? Hold on, I'm on the IMDb page on my phone real quick. Does he have other things in this game?
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late. The evil walks among us. The enemy is here.
I have to get out of here. I can't hear it. The evil walks among us. I have to get away from this guy. What else does he play? He plays a lot of stuff in the Old Republic. He's also like the modern voice of Admiral Akbar. Oh god, I have to go way back. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. He voices a few people in this game. It's not just the one throwaway character here. I was like, there's no way it's just this one throwaway character. No, he plays like a lot of actually named characters. And also, he stands on a street corner talking about how the evil walks among us, right? Hey, Hopeful. How's it going? Yeah, it's definitely him. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so the important question is, if I give the antidote to Zax, how much money is he gonna give me? Because I definitely am willing to sell out for the right price, you know? They've got bounties. Got rid of the bounty hunter, or the assassin lady. Yep. They give me 400. And I should get on Largo. I went 400 though. I love it. I love for every bounty target, Zax is like, here's $300, and you're just like, I want 400. He's like, 400 it is. on every single one of them. The question is, how much money will they give me? 1,000 credits. Oh man, that's 2.5 bounties. 1,500 credits. Oh. It's not Java Hut, it's a different hut. God, I almost did the Pizza the Hut joke, but like we've all done that one before, for sure. Ah, man. Chat, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money that's on the table right there. Did we do it? Are we going a minute long ad-free credits? I'm just like... again. I have to tab out to let that comment through the filter. There we go. Fuck bitches is now allowed to be said on my chat. There you go. I'm gonna wait for the ad break to get through, because this is an important decision. This is probably the most important decision that we can make on Taris, actually. Man. Skip the ads, please do. Okay, Of an onion. Yeah, you're the sole provider of onions in my chat. Welcome back. So, here are our options. We take the 1,000 credits. This is worth 2.5 bounties. It is like the single greatest lump sum of credits that you can get on Taris. That's not nothing. It certainly is a decent chunk of change, and while there's not much worth spending it on yet, there will be stuff worth spending it on, right? It is not an inconsequential amount of money just to pass up upon. When, like, the most expensive items of the game are, like, 9,000 credits, you know, like, it's expensive, sure, but, like, there's a lot I could do with $1,000, both in real life and, like, in-game, of course. If we give it to Zelka, one, we get some lightside points, and two, Zelka does the good thing and synthesizes a cure to distribute to all the people of Taris, which we can buy the cure of, and then we could go to the Undercity and give the people down there the cure as well. We cannot do that if we hand the serum over right now. Right? If we hand over the serum right now, that's it. Right? We can go down there and ease their suffering a little bit, you know, like call the quarantine a little bit, but I know we're playing like a Grey Jedi. We're definitely being a little bit more kind of flippant with our morality, but I definitely feel like this should be chat's decision to make about what we do with the serum here. I don't think that the money is entirely, like, having it would be nice, but it's not like I need the money kind of thing. We're in a pretty strong position in the game right now. It would give me lots of gambling money, though, which is fun. God, what a terrible thing to do. What a terrible thing to sell the cure to Zax and Davik, and then immediately gamble all the money away on Pazak. That'd be so funny. I really think that this character would take the money. Like, if you want my role on it, right? I think that this character, given like the amount of character development that we've had, would definitely take the money, right? I think she would take the money at this point. I think if she was already a Jedi, I could make an argument for doing the good thing, but like, I'm a smuggler, right? I'm a fucking smuggler. I'm gonna take the money.
What?
I feel terrible about taking the money. But I needed it. I needed the money. Oh my god, that tanked our reputation so hard. Between that one bounty and selling off the serum, we are back in the gray territory. Let's go. Alright, so now we can go back to the Undercity and give them the bad news. Everyone wants to know what the skin of a hut feels like. I imagine that they're not... You ever touched a walrus? I imagine that they're relatively squishy, but also that they're very leathery, right? I think there's a surprising amount of muscle in there, right? It's not like a memory foam mattress, right? You can't press your hand in there and then like watch it come out. I bet there's a decent amount of muscle in there, and that their skin is overwhelmingly fairly leathery, right?
Back again? Is that... If you have questions, but despite... The villagers infected with the Ruggle disease are quarantined
So you just lock them all?
For the sake of the village.
Yeah.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counter... Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest...
I'm gonna try and help.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworld.
I'm gonna get my shit kicked in here by them.
Please, help us. We're infected with the Ruggle disease. At any moment we could... No! This cannot... No!
I love that it's like a magic transformation. For what it's worth, even if we had the serum, you cannot save these villagers. There's another group in the corner that we could save, but we can't save these guys. These guys are always dead. Now these guys got owned.
Please, please, you have to help us. We have the Ruggle disease. It is only a matter of time until we are transformed into terrible creatures, like those who attacked you when you first came into the pen. It is too late for them. Soon it will be...
Look, I can't risk them turning. Alright. I can't risk them turning. Dude, 27 credits on him. That's a lot of money for someone who lives down here.
Back again.
Hey, can I get some healing? Thank you. I'm so cruel. I'm so cruel.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Will you bring news?
Oh my god.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
I don't even know what the Promised Land is, buddy.
You are marked, Upworlder.
I'm a mark? That's
Even
awful
my
mean to say
dim
to
old
someone.
eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Hey, legend. Sure, teach me all about your weird history.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Taris, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor
God, I sure am glad there's no parallels to that in real life.
Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born. Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here.
God, am I glad that there's no parallels to this in real life.
We live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there. Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I have one of the journals?
I have nothing to offer if you help me in this. I hope the knowledge that you are helping the entire village escape a life of darkness and suffering is reward enough.
Yeah. I know, I think even though my character is a bit of a money-driven bastard right now, I don't think that there's anything that you or chat could do that could stop me from giving Rookhill these journals, actually.
The future survival of this village, of my people, depends on you.
I saw you talking with Rookhill. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to...
You're a believer? The fuck you on about?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukul ever finds his promised land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
Yeah?
The two explorers who went searching for the promised land might have found something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like Rukul's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers and the 1 from Rukul's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the promised land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
I love this dude. I love this dude. He's just like, look, Rukul believes in like a world where it's like self-sufficient. There's fucking gardens and farms and droids that tend to your every whim. And I just don't like it. I would just rather not. I believe him, but I think that this is just fine, actually. Fucking just absolutely ludicrous. We're buying the Arcanian here because it's just crazy good. Got a Chani battle armor. Oh, yeah, I think the mod armor actually is better for Karth. I really just want the Arcanian from that dude, because that's like the best blaster that you could give mission this early on. Like, this gun is really good. This is a 1d10 plus 1. It's pretty good. It does less damage than Karth's unique blaster, but like, it's 2 to 11 with a plus 1 to attack. What is this one? A 1 to 10. Why is this 3 to 12? Oh, because he's got blaster proficiency or blaster expertise. Okay. It's like one of the best single guns that you can get for mission. And mission having good guns is like really nice. I love that. I love awareness being like, hey, you use this to detect mines, but I still spotted that mine from like 20 feet away. I'm just here for the landmines. It's free money. They don't tell you this, but you could just take the landmines home. Chat, they don't tell you this. You could just find a live minefield in real life and pick up the landmines and then sell them for profit. They don't tell you this, but you can totally do that. Trust me, this is sound financial advice, actually.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease. No! No! I can feel it! Ah!
For the record, if you do have the serum, you can cure this guy, and he gives you basically all the information that you already know, and then he runs 10 feet the other direction and gets killed by other Rakghoul. Like, literally, he will tell you, like, oh, I have no idea where Basila's at, and the Sith are just prowling around here. It's kind of fucking weird. And then he'll run to approximately right here and get kicked by a Rakghoul! It's a classic. Alright, let's get into the sewers. Let's get grimy in the sewers, chat. So remember, we're here for a couple of reasons. We're trying to find Zalbar and also a way to the Vulkar base. Hi there! Welcome to the chat.
What?
This mission so hurts. Oh. This is less effective than I wanted it to be.
Huh?
Damn, she actually sniped him. Impressive. Ravaged. Wrecked, even. What level are we? 5 going into 6? Oh, man. So we're not going past level 7 on this planet. But I will take this level. Just because I get the extra 2 defense now. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty confident. I think I'm gonna, whenever I get the next level, I think I am going to save the level. We're doing light side or dark side? So chat voted on my Discord about the alignment, and they want me to do Gray Jedi. So, yes, I do know about mastery bonuses. And chat decided to just make it so that I don't get to have them. Oh, man. It's not even a challenge run. It's just a... Luckily, we're only playing on standard hard. We're not playing on, like, the modded insanity difficulty or anything crazy like that. Mission! Girl!
I'm here.
Pathing in this game is so bad sometimes. I think... Now, chat doesn't know this, right? Chat doesn't know this because we're still early on, and I have played this game a dozen times, right? I've done it a dozen times. We are gonna have to pick a side eventually, because there are only 2 endings, right? There's a light side ending and a dark side ending. There is no gray ending to this game. So chat's gonna have to make a choice eventually. But until then, we're doing our best neutrality routine. Can I land an attack, please? Good lord. So I know behind one of these doors, there's a bunch of Gamorreans who are just gonna savage me.
Yeah?
Let's go!
Huh?
Out here trying to snipe with mission and everything just dies beforehand. Thank you for the follow.
What? On it.
Actually, the Gamorreans are behind this door. As soon as I started picking the lock, I was like... it's just like, wait a second! Savaged, wrecked, destroyed even?
Huh? Huh?
You asked for this!
Destroyed. There is another one. I definitely see the other one. There's a couple more.
What?
Huh? Okay.
I don't want to talk about you really yet. I'm trying to snipe. Alright, mission. Go for it.
What?
How'd you like that?
Karth! Just die already. God! What a fucking frightening room.
Done.
Just turn the corner and there's just like 6 Gamorreans in that one room. Terrifying. I don't know if Zalbar's back there. I'm gonna wait to get him until I've explored the rest of the sewers, just because... reasons. I don't really have much of a reason. We'll backtrack for him eventually. Apparently eventually means right now. I thought that this, for some reason I thought that this goes down and around somewhere else, but it does not, in fact. It just goes there and terminates. This goes around and loops back that way, but if I'm here, I might as well go here, you know?
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer code.
Hey there, it's the lockpicking lawyer. Got an old-style manual lock here. Luckily, I have just the thing for this.
I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick. I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbar, together forever. These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Yeah, my name is Bonnie Bid. Fucking God, what an awful name. Oh my god. I got bodied by this name. God damn. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, we did not roll this name. People in my chat created this name one character at a time, and this is what we landed on. It's terrible. It's such a bad name. It's a unique name.
You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. Better be sure about this.
Like, I got bodied. Because my boyfriend also has been streaming this game recently, right? And he did the same thing. And his chat gave him the name Ben Rick Thexel. Ben Rick Thexel is a killer name. That is a killer name for a Star Wars character. That name fucks. And I roll up and I'm like, alright, we're doing the same method that he did. Chat, I believe you. You're my children. I love you dearly. Bonip Bead. Sure. Sure. Alright.
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
Please stop saying my name. Also, I love that Zalbar is like the only character in this game that will say your name, because of course you don't understand it.
I guess this means you're stuck with me too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again. So, I guess I still owe I know a back door into that scum den.
My cat just sprinted into the room. Her tail was all puffed up. She immediately jumped to the top of her cat tower, and now she stood there, staring at me, breathing heavily, with her tail completely fluffed up. What'd you see? What spooked you? Like, what the fuck? What a crazy cat.
I better come with you. The Vulkars put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulkars on Taris who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
The what and the what now?
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge. Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
I'm not afraid
Okay,
of a
then,
Rancor.
off we go. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Yeah. I don't really want Salvo right now, though. I want my man Karth. My main guy. The head Karth in charge. The HCIC. I'm trying. What's important is that I'm trying. And not the results. I love cycling through characters in this game, and you just have a companion that is like 4 miles behind you. It's a classic. Alright, so that's the door we're going through, but I'm gonna make my way through the sewer so I can get the journals.
What?
So I know the other one's down here somewhere, and I'm gonna double back to the village. Ooh, bad. Very bad. Karth, please shoot them.
Yeah?
Hook me. Oh man. Alright. Hit that quick save. I am so paranoid. I'm so paranoid. You will never catch me losing like 20 minutes of game time because I hit like a rough part and die accidentally. It's just not gonna happen because I am so paranoid about quick saves. Son of a bitch. Karth, shoot them! I'm going through grenades. I'm serious. I'm going through grenades like they're candy, and I just have to. I'm so weak. I'm so frail. Soon, this build's gonna be online, and when it is, I'm gonna be crazy strong. But until then...
Ready?
Just so paranoid about dying. I'm probably not as weak as I keep selling myself as being, but I'm very paranoid. Right? Like I'm very afraid of death. Which I do not think is a very controversial thing to be scared of. It just loops back around up there.
You asked for this.
God, when you hit though, I'm gonna be crazy when I have like some extra strength gear and my lightsabers. I'm gonna be crazy powerful. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, folks. It's gonna be good. Alright, so we work our way back down this way. We can take the ladder up back to the village. We won't be near the village, but we'll be back in the Undercity, and it'll be a free run up to the village. Give Rookeel his diaries. Problem solved. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. That is in fact a lot of damage. The moment, you could see it, the moment my life flashed before my eyes. Seeing all of those Rakghoul and just the relief when they all fell over dead. Have a Vibra Sword already? I have a Vibra Blade. Short swords and long swords are terrible. I'm gonna get one Vibra Sword. Because that's not the balanced one. Yeah, it's the stronger, not balanced one. Just in case I want one later. I have the prototype and the missions for myself, but eventually I might want it. I'm gonna get healed, and then we're gonna hand over the tournaments. Just because I don't want to port back into down again. Thank you for that. Hi, Rookeel.
Upworlder. How goes your quest? Have you found the journals of my father and grandfather?
It's going good, actually, yeah.
Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Rookeel, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals!
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rookeel? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rookeel. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rookeel. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say
your name, Bonip Bid, will be carved in our legacy forever. Our children will grow up hearing stories of your heroism and your weird fucking name.
We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny.
I'm never getting over it.
But the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
I don't know who I feel worse for. If I feel worse for Bonip or for one of the people she's going to end up fucking, right? Like, cause like, we're doing a romance path in this game. I don't know which one yet because we haven't voted on it, but like, we're doing one of them. Someone is going to fall head over heels for someone named Bonip Bede, alright? It's gonna happen. And like, what level of desperate do you have to be? I mean, it's... I'll be honest. I'm a little shallow. If someone's got a name that I can't say with a straight face, that's a bit of an ick, right? Like, I'm not alone in that, surely, right? The weirdest bit I've ever been on in my entire life, and I have no eject button.
lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a black Vulkar who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
Alright, easy as cute. Y'all gonna... Just walked into that Gamorrean pounding around with a rack bull. Sure. I'm not even gonna go fight them. I'm just gonna let the blaster buddies take care of it. I love that the game pauses on spotting mines. As if they're not like the most obvious thing in the world. Can I just like say something? There's something about like the little dome effect that landmines get in KOTOR 1 and 2 that like is just, it looks silly, right? It looks a bit silly in modern sight, but like it's so iconic, right? It's like so iconic and weirdly nostalgic for me to see that. Fucking destroyed. Jesus Christ. Why do they even bother? Why do they even try? It was ahead of its time in many aspects. I mean, that is true.
What?
I have very fond memories of this game. I told my story yesterday, but it's like one of the first RPGs that I ever played, and it will always have a special place in my heart because of that. I will unapologetically say I like KOTOR 2 more though, and it's not even close. I think KOTOR 2 is easily in my mind the better of the two. If there's anything wrong with this game, I just think that KOTOR 2 did a lot more with the source material. By the way, hot take, I mean, can I just say something controversial? Fallout New Vegas is a good game. But like seriously, I like KOTOR 2 a lot. And as nostalgic as I am for this game, it's like it's a lot where I play through this game and I'm like, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not having fun. I do. But like a large part of it is I'm replaying it so that I can then play KOTOR 2 again. Right?
I'm here.
You know? That's the one I'm actually anticipating. Especially with how long Taris is. And Taris is just such a planet and a half sometimes.
What?
Alright.
Yeah? No one's gonna see this mission.
Stealth is so slow in this game. Angie, why don't you put any points into stealth? You're a scoundrel, why don't you put any points into stealth? Because I don't want to use stealth generators in this game. They're so terrible. Give items, the grenade, and the odor. Oops Among Us spent like hours and hours as a kid trying to figure out this puzzle.
What?
And yet it's like so easy in hindsight. The game literally tells you, put the odor in the pile and stick a grenade in there. And it just like immediately does it for you. Also, hi Stanky. How's it hanging? Where is my energy shield? Did I use up all my energy shield charges?
Ready? Time to rumble.
Jesus Christ, did he burned through the energy shield in one turn. Savaged. I'm saying that a lot recently, but like, unironically, Savage, Wrecked, Owned, Destroyed even. Like, they didn't have a chance. Definitely these, and then... Giving me extra defense. Is it... It's gotta be... Because I have a mod on my armor that gives me extra defense. Because my defense number is green for some reason, and I do not know why. I initially thought it was because of Scoundrel's Luck, but that can't be true. Because Mission also has it and her health number isn't green. Or her defense number isn't green. I don't know what it is, actually. Alright, so we made it to the Vulkar game phase. So now we're just gonna murder everybody in here. We're just gonna absolutely murder them. Because they've got a bike part that we need. And that is a totally justifiable reason for murder. Don't tell me it isn't. I do not want to open this door because this leads to... I remember... Yeah, I don't want to be there. When the boyfriend was playing through, he opened that door and I told him, you don't want to go in there. Those turrets will ruin your day. And he pulled the whole like, I'll be fine. I'm sure it can't be that bad. He walked in and the turrets killed all 3 of his party members in a round of combat. It was hilarious how quickly he got murked by them. I'm not gonna shoot. I love these guys. I love them to death. But man, just well. Oh, Jesus!
On it. Damn, on it. Damn, on it. Done.
Sometimes persistence is the key. Rifle. A mesh underlay. Oh, some of these things are real good. And once we upgrade the mod armor, we'll give that to Karth, but for now, I think it's fine with what he's got. Now that this part of the map is cleared out, I can double back through here. Just some fucking guy. He was the guy. He saw me get through the entire base and he was just like, you know what? I'm the guy. It's insane how much damage I'm racking up. And it's only gonna get better from here.
Please don't hurt me. I just serve the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a black Vulkar. Please don't kill me.
How are you here then?
My name is Ada. My father owed Davik some money, but he couldn't pay. Davik killed my father and sold me into slavery here at the Vulkar compound to pay off the debt.
That is... pretty fucked. Like your order is up.
But I don't know anything. I'm just a prisoner here, a slave. The Vulkars don't tell me anything. They treat me like dirt. They beat me up if I screw up their orders.
You may know more than you think, miss. Help us and we'll help you, okay?
Well, all right. I still don't know how much help I can be. I sure hope you get rid of all the Vulkars. I hate them.
Do you know where the accelerator's at?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Of course you wouldn't.
I guess it might be in the garage on the lower level. That's where all the Vulkars go to work on their swoop bikes. But I've never been down there. The elevator is protected by a security system. Only the Vulkars are allowed to go down there. Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed to...
Get on out of here.
I'm free to...
I have nothing to gain from killing her. Ooh, Miss Heroics killing a slave.
Now that must have hurt.
Jesus Christ, these droids pack a punch. Oh!
What? What? I'm here.
These droids are mean. God damn. Alright, so we're gonna participate in a little bit of cheese.
What?
Yeah?
A little bit of cheese here. So this puts us out back to the lower city, which lets us go back to the hideout, which lets us transit back. You can't do it from in the base, but you can do it from lower city, and there's an easy way. And then once you're to the front door, you just immediately turn around and go back inside. Clever, clever. You said, yeah, you can't do it in here. I'm too smart for this game. It's dangerous how smart I am. I love that this guy surrenders if you hit him even once. The fuck you on about, dude? So you gonna leave then? So how about you give me some information, buddy? Stupid.
Kawana bota aayut tabis yubong konki pangpa. Chingpala chiskamuli. Tunirana no prata dunknos.
So where can I get one of those?
Kontichani. Mulira asyong turong umni patoga wangka chonetize. Ikratug hat. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun bistking.
What about Bastille?
Kipuna. Puna na kachu. Kimbano mulina natwana. Don kimbano.
Alright. Get out of here. Alright. So there is a lieutenant's key in the room right here. That room is also full of fucking punks, so we're gonna cheat. We're not gonna cheat, but we are going to rig the vote in our favor. Man, sure, look at that power conduit right there. That sure is suspicious. Consider the odds evened. There's a lot of dudes in there. And that's really all we have to do. I could do more with the security system, but once I get the pass key, everything is free. So why bother? I love it. I love he's just like, to arms! And he pulls out his gun, and I just walk over and one-shot him. Dude's having a real bad day. He watches all of his friends explode into 1,000 pieces when they get shocked with 40,000 volts of electricity, and then some rando walks in and fucking beats him over the head. Alright, so we do have this extra level. This is our last Taris level, and I am going to save it for if I need it, essentially. There is a fight where it might be necessary. 3 plasma grenades. That's a lot of fucking firepower right there. I don't really know when I plan on using it. Using the free level health pack. There are like a couple of fights where it might come in handy. Put the pass card in. I'm gonna try and be very sparing with it because I want to get the 1. And also, not taking a level doesn't prevent you from getting up to the next level, right? You continue to still generate experience, and you can stack. This is the thing that like makes stacking levels so good, is you can continue to pick up levels and just not spend them. And so I could be in a position where I have like 2 or 3 levels tucked away, and I could just spend them whenever I like. I don't think I could lockpick this door.
Damn.
Yeah. So we have to enlist the help of these droids, but I don't want to do that yet because...
You asked for
I'm less concerned about saving levels of my allies because they're not going to be in the fights that I would need to use the level up health pack for. So I would much rather just spend their levels as they get them. We're definitely going to take battle rapid shots. I think we're going to work our way around down this way first. So there's a workbench down here with some upgrades, I think. It's just fucking dudes. Like, how little health do some of these Vulkars have? I swear, some of these guys, it feels like they only have, like, 20 health. And I'm just walking in and just being like, oh, this isn't even, like, a fight. That's just, like, Greg. There's really not anything to do. Can I just say, when it comes to, like, hacking... the biggest scam that this game tries to pull is ever giving you the option to either unlock security doors or download the area map. Just colossal waste of your fucking spikes to do that. Hey. Hey, Bunny, you wanna actually, like, fight these dudes? Please, thank you?
Yeah?
Alright, and so we work our way down this way. We'll hang a right, and this is where the workbench is at. I swear. I know there's a workbench down here. What's up, Greg? Yeah. This guy's actually got a sword. It's a shame that sword doesn't do much. You had a frag grenade on him, though? There she is. Literally 16 health. I do have an upgrade here. Alright, that feels a lot better. Karth's gun is insane now. Karth is like a real powerhouse if you invest into him. His blaster is really good, and then there's another unique blaster you get on Taris that once fully upgraded, like you give both of those to him, he is insane. Alright, we're not betraying Brejik, by the way. We are given the option here to betray, not Brejik,
I'm here.
Gadenbeck, and I'm just not in on that at all.
Brejik stole that engine from Gaden. It was never yours to begin with.
Wanna check Youngie?
Tonga Bugsham Uninong, Wanga Kun Beast King.
What? You can't betray Gaden. I won't let you.
Jashank Bogra Hulwan Chiskaniju.
No, that's not true. You're lying.
Mana Tota. Aku Chigratuk Bola. Jishok Jonatong Jongking no Una Pangpa Mulira Kunkili. Kunkili no Ba. Watati Manyo Kola. Una no Ku Mulira.
Like,
they said I was too young.
Shagjikin Lord Chawata Uma?
for record, Mission is like 15 years old.
Well, yeah, some of them were, but you Vulkars have tried to kill me more than once.
Takum justak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachi Chu Aithaudonga.
But Gaden said Brejik.
Gipuna! Punanai Kachu.
You're right. I don't need anyone but Zalbar. If Gaden dies, he's only getting what's coming to him.
Mission. You are so dumb. I love you, but you're so obviously getting played.
Smelia.
Achuta. Wanga.
Actually...
Yeah?
Oh. Fascinating. With the second grenade, we'll get them.
What?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What?
I got my targeting mixed up here. Haddon is the one with the better energy shields, so I need to be focusing him with the melee character first. And my shield is already down. Oh, that's really bad for me. Okay. Sketchy tactics, using the adhesive grenade like that, but from my perspective, right, follow through with me here, I expected Karth to fucking die, and so I wanted to make sure that while he was tied up, I could get Mission out of the way, and then with Mission out of the way, we would probably be fine. Neither of these are particularly good for me, but I will take this one. Mission, you could use this.
What?
I'm here.
I think the game plan there was solid, although it looked a bit strange for sure. To throw a non-damaging grenade while Karth was right there. Because if Karth had died, then I needed cannon to be rooted in place. Because if cannon is rooted in place, then mission can continue to open up on him from a range. And I think that was worth the trade-off. I'm also just going to heal myself. I was considering walking out and doing the whole back to hideout routine, but I think I'd rather just heal up here.
What?
I'm gonna leave this droid alone for now. We're gonna hit the quick save because it's a tricky fight coming up here. Ram the door for me.
What?
Reactivate up. Seriously?
Huh?
You guys be free reign to do this.
Yeah?
Just throw all of the fucking ion grenades. All of them. Thank you. Just send them all. Just full send. Look, nobody's getting close to it.
Done.
Oh, that fight is real. 2,000 credits! What the fuck? I doomed the people of Taris to a life with a deadly, deadly plague for half that money. And you're telling me 2,000 credits were just hidden behind some fucking door? Oh, Jesus. Oh man, do I look silly now? Oh man.
What?
I'm here.
I forgot there were that many credits behind there. Good lord. Okay. So now that we've got the swoop accelerator, I think the fight with Bendoc will be ready. We might have to do swoop racing beforehand, but I don't think so. What's the cost of checking? Because we could totally try and do it, and we'll just do it. We'll do this, and then afterwards, we'll fight Bendoc, and then we'll continue the quest. Okay, that'll work. Because I'm like almost certain that after the swoop bike part here, we will be able to fight Bendoc. Alright. It's time for everybody's favorite part of the game, swoop racing. Swoop racing, like I said it before, I hate Pazak. Swoop racing is actually fun though.
You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you?
Let me make sure that I've done everything. I've done the journals, and I've turned in the cure, and I think this is like the last thing I have to do in the Undercity. Aside from turning in Benoc's bounty, but we could do that later.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
I mean...
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
So, what's the catch?
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race.
Explode? Are you crazy? Why would we risk riding that thing then?
I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running
Because the adrenaline rush gets me off.
You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete
Oh man, am I so glad that I've got that 18 plus.
then you win for the Bex. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Man's got his bases covered.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
Let's go for the
You can
race.
stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts. And you have the look of a racer about you.
You have the look of a
Just try to
racist
relax,
about you.
And in the morning, we'll take you to the swoop track.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back, Chuck. I'm gonna refill my drink real quick. Don't cause any trouble while I'm gone. I'll see it. I'll see it even when I'm not here. I'm like Santa, I watch you while you're asleep. Cracking open a cold one. Oh man. I know how to... Oh, come on. I know how to swoop race. What's actually really funny is you, on your first heat in this race, you actually have to drive slower than you think. Because, like, your first heat is against no time, right? Like, you're not racing it, you're racing against the time, but, like, it's a really lenient one, and as soon as you finish your first heat, they're like, oh shit, one of the Vulkars put a time on the board that's, like, a second faster than you, and if your first heat is too good, it is an unbeatable time. Like, you will just soft lock yourself.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Atuyama kama shagji kina lorcha watamwana.
Shit, it's her. Neural disruptor collar. Someone here in chat is into that, I'm sure. I know my demographics. So what's my time? 38:43? That is a pedestrian time. Holy shit. Yeah, let me raise. 38 is a pedestrian time. I missed a lot of boost pads on purpose and still came in 13 seconds under the fucking first time. Dude, I can't imagine how sad it would be if you're someone who's been racing for like 20 years and you can't beat a 38 on this course. Alright, so the new time is probably gonna be like 35, which I can definitely beat. Immediately jumped up to a 25. Sure. I could easily beat a 25. I think if it was like a 22, I'd have difficulty beating this, but I could definitely beat the 25. Could have gone left there. Easy game. Easy game. Yeah, I am the best, actually. Collect your prize, which is Bastila.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated.
Technically I've done this 1,000 times in different lives, so like, I technically am cheating.
Was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulkars' share of the victory prize. You old fool! Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkars, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the Swoop Rider! Kill them all!
Whoa. Oh, this is bad, actually. Please, can I hit? Oh, come on. Miss, miss, miss. Please. Dude, seriously? If I hit even one of these, I, like, insta-kill him. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Can I just hit him normally? Jesus Christ. I was trying to get fancy. I really should have just attacked him normally a while ago. That was so many misses.
Time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize, wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
A long story?
Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Hello?
Yes, I suppose you can. Well, I appreciate your attempt to save me, even if it didn't really go as you planned. But let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Underspire?
Hey, Carthonassi's here.
Carthonassi is alive. Finally, some good news. Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Cool cutscene. Which for some reason OBS didn't capture like the first few seconds of.
You cannot win, Revan.
I mean, she was right. He couldn't win.
Bastila, you're alive. Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Girl, you gotta chill the fuck out.
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I am sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
I mean, he's kind of right.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. Here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
Oh, get him!
It's true that I don't have much
Get her!
military experience.
Fuck her up, Karth!
So I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Took a nap, what's up? We got my cat back.
I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
And that
I'm not
means...
sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
It's not the first time.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
We're gonna take these two, I think. That's me.
Rundi Haudonga Kuhungabi. Takum Justak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachi Chu Aitha Haudonga.
I got an offer you can't refuse. We can level Bastila though. So Bastila's got a really weird stat array. She's got dexterity, which is really good, but she has 0 intelligence on a Sentinel, which is the class that gets the best progression, and she's also got bad charisma and wisdom. Which is... I feel like I'm generally going to start stacking wisdom on her, because having her be, like, someone who can cast force powers is definitely going to be really useful. Skill is really bad for her. I think I just do these. I think give her Valor would be useful. That's armor. Where's Valor? We already have... Where's Valor? Oh, this is Valor. I'm fucking stupid. Bussin'? Not much. What's bussin' with you? You take speed here. Speed's just kind of nice. This and this, and then under feats, I think we go for better 2-weapon fighting, probably? No, if she doesn't have Toughness 1, she needs Toughness 1. Toughness 1 is just so good. This is shield. We'll get cure on her.
What?
Ready?
What can I
I'm
do?
here. Ready?
Yes?
Project gloves for an extra dexterity? You can go back to bed, Hina. I'm not stopping you. You'll miss all the heart-pounding excitement in this video game, though. This game's exciting! Alright, shut up! I actually have a lot of grenades now. Yeah, I'm fine, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna try and see if we can fight Brejik. And we are gonna cheat! We're gonna cheat maliciously! Look, it's a death battle, right? So, like, all bets are off. So who's to say if I don't, like... What are the consequences for injecting myself with lethal amounts of performance-enhancing stimulants before going into the battle? Like, what's the harm?
I saw you in the Swoop Race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the...
Not what I meant to pick.
The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune.
The hours aren't great!
And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in hiding.
I've met... This is my 4th time meeting him. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, maybe I don't want to recruit you. I've met you 3 times before.
Get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that Swoop Race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
So...
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
The Ebon Hawk? It's the Millennium Falcon, but not. Okay, look, I'm gonna say it. Right, I'm gonna say it. There's a dozen Millennium Falcons, but not in the Star Wars universe. Ebon Hawk is the coolest, without a doubt.
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith Base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith Base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith Base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
That makes a lot of sense. Alright.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Alright. I think the fight with Brejik's on. Oh. I'm not quite ready yet. Alright, so here's the plan, chat. Here's the plan. We're gonna use drugs. Alright, so this gives me extra health, better chance to attack, and extra damage per attack. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna take strength. This gives me 4 extra strength. This brings me up to 18 strength. We're gonna take that. Extra constitution. Gives me lots of extra health points. A total of 76 health at this point. We're gonna take the dex to give us 2 extra armor class. And then, while still paused, we're gonna put our energy shield on. If I could find... Oh, I don't have a fucking energy shield on. We're gonna put on our energy shield to block ourselves from energy damage, and we're gonna Basilisk cast Valor. And this increases all of our attributes by 2 again. Can you fucking cast it?
What can I do?
So now, I'm fucking yoked. Look at how yoked I am. Holy shit. Now I just have to win this fight in less than 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when 2 combatants entered the arena and only 1 came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned deathmatch in this corner.
Oh god, I feel the timer ticking down already.
Make his opponent shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle. Bandit Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to...
The time ticks while this dialogue happens, which means all of our drugs are wearing off as we're talking.
Gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
My drugs! Okay, Valor is worn off, but the other ones haven't. Immediately cut right, because he's gonna fucking throw a grenade at me. Ah! That's crazy! That is such a good attack! Alright, get him! Get him! Fuck him up! Did he just fucking eat my attack? Oh, he's so dead! Get owned! Get owned! Get owned! Fucking wrecked! Yeah, baby! Oh, yeah, baby! Oh, that was tight, tight, tight! Oh, man. Thank God for performance-enhancing drugs.
Congratulations, stranger. I never thought anyone would beat Starkiller. Did you know it was because of him that I became a duelist in the first place? As a little girl, I used to dream of meeting him one day. When I finally did, the guy was a complete slime ball. Made me realize I had to be cold and ruthless to survive. Like him. And now, he's dead. There's probably a lesson in there somewhere. Something for me to think about, at least. Congratulations again, stranger. And goodbye.
I don't think you had a chance against Bendik, but you sure showed me. You showed us all. Too bad your career as a duelist is over now. I mean, nobody's gonna be stupid enough to go up against you anymore. Not even Twitch. Kind of funny,
Hey,
isn't
Basil,
it?
you doing all right
win
over
the big
there?
match, and you kill your career.
This is great. You beat Bendik. You're a legend. Whenever anyone asks, I can say I was the first duelist the mysterious stranger ever beat in the ring. I'm gonna be famous.
I love that Duncan goes from being like, you fucking piece of shit, you ruined my life, to being like, Dude, it's such an honor that you kicked my ass. I'm a living legend. What about my cut? I think I could deserve a little extra. So much for me keeping my fucking head down, by the way. I love that they're just like, you should do this under a fake name so people don't know who you are. And I've ended up being the most famous person on all of Taris. So this gun is crazy, by the way. This gun is crazy. This plus Karth's gun, like, Karth is as good as he's ever going to get now. There are no gear upgrades for Karth anymore. Like, I can upgrade the blaster pistol still, right? The Nox pistol still has upgrades that can stick onto it, but, like, there's nowhere for him to go in terms of gear progression. Those are the guns. Speaking of...
Hey, look who's back! The mysterious stranger. You know, I had a front row seat when you gunned down Bendick Starkiller. Best duel I've ever seen. If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity.
He's a big shooty hembo. So I've actually got 2 upgrade parts here for the blaster pistol, so I need something that isn't a scope or a trigger, but I don't think I have that. Alright. Now we can actually proceed with the main quest. How much money do I have? 4,000 credits. Decent chunk of change for being on Taris. Alright, so we're actually pretty close to being done. I was concerned...
How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you?
Oh,
Were
man.
you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Lightsabers is a side effect of battle meditation!
This is no laughing at. During the crash, my lightsaber
Oh, man.
It must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carve. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
I like that Karth just, like, take it from me, sis. Maybe you should lie so you don't look so terrible when you report this to the Jedi Council. She's just like, you know what? You make an excellent point. Oh, man. Alright. So I was concerned that I was going to have to go long today to finish Taris, but I think we're basically on schedule. We could probably finish this up pretty soon here. Cantor said you sold a T3 M4 to me? 2,000 credits! That's so expensive! 15 credits is fine. 1,500 credits is fine. So you actually have to take T3 and 4 here for a little bit, because he's got the codes. But he's not staying with me. The droids in this game are really bad. Like, they're just barely worth keeping around, which sucks because one of the droids is a lot of fun. But they make him so much better in the next game. And T3 is basically just a skills bot. Might as well give him 2 weapon fighting. So he's a little less terrible. He's just not very good. It's kind of the unfortunate thing. Like, T3 is really quite decent in KOTOR 2. And the other robot is really good in KOTOR 2. Like, actually really worth the slot. But the both of them just kind of suck in this game. They suffer from really bad initial stat distributions. And a lack of any kind of unique feat that makes them viable. The other bot companion in KOTOR 2 is really excellent. Because he has a unique talent for critical hits, so that like he crits on anything above a 15, which is crazy. And his crits do way more damage. But like in this game he just doesn't have that, and it makes him really bad. Which is upsetting, because like I said, he's a fun character to have around. I've got an access card. Look, here's $50. Look, just because I'm pretty doesn't mean I'm stupid. Here's $50 to not hit that switch. Bet, I'm fucking out of here. Get out of here. Alright. This is the part where we do... Onion spikes is a lot. We definitely wasted a spike there, but this is actually one of the times that I am going to get T3. Because there's a couple of really expensive things that I want to do here. And T3 just has better computer usage than I do. Oh. Alright, T3. I need your elite hacking skills, buddy. Here. Definitely do this one, and then we'll go to the elevator, and 7 spikes to disable the fucking shield. Yeah, it's expensive, but I definitely need to, because that shield is crazy strong. It has a lot of... I didn't mean to click that! There's 5 spikes down the fucking drain. Alright, now I just wait for the gunfire to die down. Easily done. Get Bastila in here. Oh, Bastila's got a level 2. Look at that. Sure. You do disable or stun droid. That's fine.
Yes.
Alright, even though I paid her off to not open up this door, I'm gonna open up this door anyways. I fucking forgot. So, one of the mods, of course, makes it so that,
I'm here. What?
grenade damage scales off of demo skill. And that makes the player more dangerous. It also makes the AI more dangerous, because the AI does have demo. Basilisk's just gonna be crazy overpowered for like a little bit here. Because the jump in damage from like standard swords to lightsabers, I mean, it's crazy. This does 7 to 16. Hers does 3 to 25. 3 to 25! It's a fucking 2d12 weapon. As opposed to my main hand fucking 1d10 plus 4. It is so much extra damage. Damn, poisoned. Activate the droid, put on the shields, put it in patrol mode. And then it's gonna go in through that door, and I'm gonna do the flank. Savaged. They never saw it coming. Definitely, probably didn't need the droid, but it was funny. Rule of funny applies, I think. Homie had a plasma grenade in his back pockets. Redonkulous.
On it. Done.
Yes.
Arth? Ah, the fucking AI! He's a- I specifically changed to Bastila so that my character could defuse the mine while Karth, shot from afar and then he just ran right in! Hate it here. I hate it here.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the council.
The wisdom.
Yes. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the council. Your republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
I really like KOTOR too, because, like, part of its core kind of ethical dilemma is KOTOR 1 definitely frames it as, like, Revan and Malak running off to war is the objectively wrong decision to have made, and KOTOR 2 lies bare the cowardice of the Jedi Order. Like, it's something that this game doesn't really touch on very much. Every Jedi you meet was like, no, Revan and Malak were absolutely insane to run off to war. It was super not needed. Dude, it was bad. It was bad for the Republic.
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you. But the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians. But you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path.
Like, I hate this argument.
Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
Like, I really dislike that argument because, okay, minor spoilers, that Canderous dude ends up being in our party. He's a Mandalorian. He fought in the Mandalorian Wars, right? And in particular, there's a story that he tells you about, like, his first assault drop on a planet, and the way he describes it, it's very easy to think of the Mandalorians as fucking, like, absolute savages. He's like, yeah, no, it was really cool, it was, like, really important. And you ask him, like, what planet it was on, and he's like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's dead now. Like, we killed everything on the planet. Like, that is the scale at which the Mandalorians were conducting war. And any argument that then is like, oh, if you just listened and not fought, everything would have been fine. And it's like, no, it wouldn't have. Like, no, it would not have. Things went real bad. How do I get you out? This is easy, right? Because then I turn this one, and then I turn this one, and then I turn this one. Easy. I think it's harder to do the other one. I just, like, I've always disliked that argument. That, like, Revan and Malak were really foolish to run off to war. I don't think that's entirely true. Like, I think they definitely had good reasons for it. I think there was definitely a lot of reason to have distrust, to think that the Jedi did betray them. And I like that KOTOR 2 attacks that idea pretty head-on. That grenade really could have killed the whole party if it was a little bit closer. Everyone here is on, like, no health.
Yes?
Alright, so there's a really tough fight coming up around the corner. It's that droid that the shield I turned off. It's pretty strong. So we're gonna go back. And we picked up a lot of upgrades in this base. So we're gonna upgrade all of our shit. Or at least as much shit as we can, and also take the free heal. This gives us an extra energy damage. That's fine. Karth's gun has an upgrade all the way across. Now look at this thing. 5 to 12 with a +3 to hit. Like, I mean, Bendox is just better than Karth's gun. I should probably actually put that in its main hand. Hi, Hopeful. Welcome back. Another card here. I'm going to put Bendox in his main, because it's better, and put his gun in the off. Look at that. Look at these fucking guns. Jesus. Dude's ripped.
What? Yes?
Okay. All right. Mini boss fight. Oh, jeez. This girl's way behind. Ominous.
Yes?
There we go. And I cannot wait until I find a fucking melee shield. I'm so tired of just getting bodied by anybody that runs up and punches me. Ugh.
Who dares to break my meditation?
Who dares to...
You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side. You are a fool. This is a new age. The Sith shall be the ones passing judgment now. We are the new order of the galaxy. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
I'm here.
Get his ass! Get his ass! Oh shit, he fucking stunned me. Oh, that's very bad.
Yes.
Ready?
Got us both! He's got all of us! What the fuck?
I'm here.
One shot Pastula! Oh my god. Shoot on the back! Shoot on the back as fast as you can! Fucking hell!
I'm here.
Oh my god. Kill him! Kill him quickly! Help! Fucking poor Basil is just limping along. I have these strength gloves now, which brings my strength up to a nice healthy 15. I'm gonna get swole. I'm gonna get fucking swole. You have no idea, chat.
What can I do? I'm here.
Alright, we're gonna back. We're gonna go back. Wow. Good lord.
What can I do?
Girl. You're the one with the sprint. How are you always the one falling behind?
I'm here.
This has gone really quite well. I really expected the back half of Taris here to be a bit troublesome, but we're doing pretty alright actually. I'm shocked that we survived that fight with the governor that easily. Easily is definitely not the word for it, but that we survived it like that. I really thought that we were gonna get fucked. But we did alright, all things considered. So now we can head to Lower City. We can turn in our bounty on Bendok, right? And we can take up Canderous on his offer to go and fuck over Davik to get off the planet. We should be done pretty soon here, all things considered. We did like every bit of content that's relevant at least. There were a couple things we didn't do, but actually, is there? Is there anything we didn't do? No, we did everything. We literally did all the bounties, too.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
I have something I need to take care of real quick.
Fair enough, but don't take too long.
That is to say, I have a thing to take care of. Give me 400. And that's all of the bounties. And we did like basically everything on Taris. There were a couple of conversations that we missed, but frankly, you know, who cares?
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we
Damn,
both
dude.
get off this rock.
Damn!
While
We're on the
Davik's
same
checking
side
you
here?
out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take.
So Canderous has to be with us on this one. Luckily, he's just a one-to-one replacement for Karth, basically. I mean, not literally, but...
search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malik. But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, boss. Of course not.
Of course not, my Lord Malik. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malik.
Dude, he's fucking evil. Words cannot describe how, like,
So, Candaris,
cool the sequence was the first time I saw it.
intriguing, if I do say
I'm kind of numb to it by now, but it was so
Not
cool.
like you to take on partners, Candaris. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top two men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Candaris has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
Oh, it was nothing. It was nothing.
You know, Candaris was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With the recommendation from Candaris and a thorough background check, you
Thorough
could become
background
part of
check?
the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor. Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is, the Ebonhawk.
What a cool ship. What a cool ship. What a cool ship. Like,
the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect.
I'm so sorry, but like, the Ebonhawk is one of the most iconic Star Wars ship designs in my brain.
The Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebonhawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal. You will
yeah,
stay
look
in
forward
these
for
rooms
it.
as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebonhawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we go...
Alright, Candaris? Tell me what you got. Candaris is a fucking weirdy, because he's got... Like, this is the thing, right? This is the thing, is... KOTOR 1 suffers a lot from this, that your companions have really bizarre starting builds. Candaris starts with 15 strength, but also the ability to wield the heavy assault cannon, right? He is all the way into heavy weapon specialization, right? Like, and yet he's got worse dexterity than he has strength. It's crazy. It's actually crazy that he's built like this. Unironically built wrong. Like, At least his fucking repeating blaster is really excellent. We do have the mod that fixes repeaters so that they get an extra attack per round, which makes his gun really scary, actually. Now that we're in Davic's place, we can hit the quick save and sneak around a bit.
Done.
Hey, sorry, wrong room. By the way, I'm just gonna poke in and steal all your shit later. Bye. Yeah, so this game is very early 2000s, in that if you ask any of the slaves here for a massage, exactly what you imagine happens, happens. If you catch my cold, right?
Done. On it. Done.
Sorry, was that 100 credits or a... No, that was 100 credits. It had to be 100 credits, right? A lot of money, though. Let's see here. Candace? Not Candace. Where's the fucking... Century kind of Raker hut. Raker lacks up intelligence, makes up for size, strength, and ferocity. Blasters are useless. Place some mines near a water hole. A pearl from the great dragons of Tatooine. Remember Tatooine?
On it.
Tatooine's actually one of my favorite planets in this game.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night, so you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
Not really a date, buddy.
Okay, I guess it was just an honest mistake. You better pay more attention to where you're going. Opening the wrong door around here can get you killed. Now get out of here and don't bother me again.
Now, let's get exploring.
Huh?
What can I do?
I'm here.
Huh?
I'm here. What?
We love a good Daka, don't we, folks? Man, I don't have a lot of spikes. Like, 6 dudes in there? 5 dudes in there? It's a lot of people. A lot of people in there as well. We'll get rid of this room here. I've done worse. I've done worse. I don't think I have the demo skills for this yet, but I might as well try. I do! I'm a fucking demo queen! Let's go! Could finally pick up minor landmines. Ah, good shit. Hey, it's a Trandoshan and he's fucking big! Please make it attack round? Fucking hell. Oh, this game is so sometimes it's so you know?
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. It won't be long.
I'm sorry. I have such a force of habit of skipping through certain lines of dialogue because I'm just like, it's just someone being like, yeah, thanks, boss. And they just run off and I'm just like, I don't have to hear this for the millionth time.
On it.
I definitely need to stop, though.
How dare you invade my chambers? How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself. I left specific instructions that you guards were not to disturb me until morning. How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer.
I work for Davik?
Well, I suppose I can forgive the intrusion in this case. Tell Davik I admire a host who has his underlings check up on the well-being and comfort of his guests. I don't require anything right now. You can tell Davik everything about my stay has been most pleasing so far. Here's a 5-credit chip for your trouble, sir.
You.
Now scurry on back to Davik. If I find I have need of anything, I'll buzz you.
Thanks for the $5, boss. By the way, I'm gonna rob you. Don't think of it. don't think too hard about it, okay? $500. Gee.
Huh?
What can I do?
Oh, yeah, it's that room I gassed. Don't take that out of context, anybody. I mean, even in context, it sounds kind of bad, but... Oh, hello.
I'm here. I'm here.
What?
Must have worked. Yes, I'm here.
I'm shocked at how strong my composition is. I usually have a really hard time towards the end of Taris. I think typically it's because I overinvest in dexterity on my primary character, and so I don't really have any strong frontline characters early on. Because Bastila has a lightsaber, and lightsabers do have the finesse tag, so her excess in dexterity is, like, useful for that. But, like, it's not good for it. Having a strong frontline is something I often just, like, don't concern myself too with. And so I had my main character usually be very blaster focused, and while there's definitely good blasters early on, I don't know. It just, I feel very strong in a position where I typically don't feel very strong. It's a weird feeling. Oh, right. I need to actually put the passcode in the terminal. I already used up the I used up the entirety of that Sith energy shield.
Yes?
Damn no Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew
They're
they'd
bombing
turn
the
on
whole
sooner or-
planet.
Oh,
I love Davik's
look
voice
what
so
we got
much.
here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna
love his
happen.
voice
I'll
so
take care
much.
of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Okay, so the fun part of this fight is you don't actually have to kill Hallow at all. You just go all the way in on killing Davik, and if you kill Davik, the fight ends instantly.
Yeah?
Oh, Jesus. Well, we could try again. Wow. Alright, so the alternate plan here. Failing an ability to win it fairly, what if we win it unfairly? What if we win the fight unfairly? And by that I mean orbital strike. Not a literal orbital strike, mind you, but like, I've got a lot of demo and a lot of grenades.
Damn no Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Oh, look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Alright, so we're still gonna have Candace back here, just absolutely trying to, and I'm gonna try and stun him, and then failing that, I do have these plasma grenades.
Here it is.
And now that he's stunned... Oh, Jesus.
What can I do?
Alright, fuck him up! Get him! Yes! Oh, man.
If I'm
That
going
was
down,
so
I'm
close.
taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits.
Limp away!
Damn this shit! I bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
Wah!
I'm here. What?
Alright, that's how Callow dies. Super anticlimactically. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
What can I do?
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
And that's Taris! Woo! Yeah, we did it. It only took us like 8 hours? I think that's pretty fair. Considering we did practically every bit of content that's possible.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Oh. 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 Close. Oh, that scared me. What do you mean, L? I've not done anything L-worthy today. Except for massively cheating in my fight with Vendok. Oh, it's not cheating. It's not cheating. If it was cheating, they would have cleared me of all my buffs before I went into the fight. Yeah, Taris is having a massive L right now, that's for sure.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
She ran past the ladder. God fucking damn it. Please, hang together, KOTOR. I need you. We're on the home stretch, baby. Fly into the Nebula Gina, please. It's convenient that all of those planes come in from the same angle initially. Easy game. So you can control that camera both with WASD and the mouse? So I find myself doing it with both, like a fucking maniac. Look, I'm telling you, it's a fucking Nebula Gina, alright? I'm sorry that I'm not, I'm being a bit crass there, but that's what that is, alright?
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Taris. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful Masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
I mean, I don't feel safe here.
We can't just keep running. Malak will find us eventually. We need to regroup. We need a plan. We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give it time. Now I must go speak with the council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for us today. I wanna
I've spoken briefly with the
Oh,
council.
Jesus, okay.
They requested an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Carter. I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
So we're gonna spend our last level here because there's not really a battle that's too concerning going forward. So we're gonna spend our last level as a scoundrel here. Get this and this. Oh, yeah, get this and this, and then probably this, I imagine. This looks fine. Then we get sneak attack 4 for free, and we already have a level banked up for when we level up again. Yeah, I wanted to end it here when we're on Dantooine, so that we could start next week on Dantooine, and not really have any hanging plot threads. So I wanted to share for anybody who thought to themselves, what happened to the Undercity dwellers who went on the pilgrimage for the Promised Land? And thankfully, BioWare Austin tells us what happens to them, because in the Old Republic, you visit Taris on both sides of the story. You visit it in Act 1 as a Republic soldier, trying to set up and assist a planetary restoration program. Tour, for the record, takes place 300 years after the events of this game, right? So it is connected, right? The events of Tour are very much a ripple effect of the current Jedi Civil War, but it's a ways down the line. Anyways, so you visited as the Republic, and then as the Sith, you visited to destroy the Reconstruction Project, right? Either way, you have a segment where you go into the Undercity sewers, and you pick up, as a side mission, you pick up the trail of the pilgrims searching for the Promised Land. And let me tell you, it did not go well for them. It went really poorly for them, actually. They managed to survive the planetary bombardment and continue on their pilgrimage, and then all died of radiation poisoning. It went really, really poorly for them, right? And that's not even like a slow thing. It took like a couple generations for them to all die out of radiation poisoning. Because when you find some of the final journals, the people who are writing them have like lost the ability to write radiation correctly. Like, it's bad. It's really dark, and like, I get that's what you have to do, right? When you're writing a story for when you want to include Taris in your MMO, but you can't put in the Promised Land, right? And you have all these people who are questioning, like, what happened to the Pilgrims, right? Did they find the Promised Land? There's an instinct to, like, close that loop, right? But, like, man, it's dark. Man, it's dark. That's just my 2 cents on it. That does it for today, folks. Thanks for coming along. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game again. Tomorrow we won't be playing more of it, though. We'll be playing the Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.5 content. Ideally, I would like to do... I would like to do both all of the MSQ content and the Alliance raid. We might only have time to do the MSQ content, though, depending on how long that takes. Raid out. Fucking raid these. And I pants grab. raided me earlier, and now she's streaming again. I'll send y'all back to Freya, I think. So we're gonna do that, and then of course, Sunday, Monday, Victoria will be back to KOTOR Wednesday next week. If you missed any of the content and you want to get caught up on the story, of course, this all goes up on my YouTube channel. I try and put up, particularly for the RPG series stuff. The Factoria stuff, I'm a little bit worse about uploading it on time, but people tend to engage with the RPG stuff a little bit more, and I typically do the thing where like I want chat to vote on things as we go along. And so I try and have all of the stuff up 24 hours after the stream ends on my YouTube channel. You can find the link below. So that's kind of the situation that I'm in right now. I'm going to send you over to Freya. I have to tab out here to actually do this. I don't know what Freya's playing, but it should be fun. Freya's a good friend. She's a good person. And yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you'll have a wonderful night, and I will see you again tomorrow or next week or whenever you drop by next time. All right? Goodbye. Goodbye. Let me hit the raid button, actually. Goodbye.